But when you're talking about Eric Hosmer, he may never win an MVP award in the big leagues. However, he should be in everyone's discussion as far as being a player that you want on your team for what he does on the field, but also the intangibles too, right?
Right. He's demonstrated he's a player that really, you don't see these guys come along very often. To me, Eric Hosmer, I call him a once-in-a-generation player for an organization. Going back to the beginning of this organization's time, you had guys like George Brett and Frank White come along. You just don't get those type players every opportunity. So taking advantage of it, which the Royals certainly did. They bring him in. They allow him to develop a lot at the major league level, did great things. He makes people around him better, and that's one reason you want to have players like this on your roster, on your team. You mentioned on the field, off the field. We know he's been a great spokesperson for the organization, but when he puts on that glove, he does special things out there. He rises to the occasion. Big situations, he's the guy you want at the plate.
Yeah, because you've got that defense you're talking about with the glove, but also when things go well or when things don't. In times of tragedy, your Donald Ventura, it was Eric Hosmer stepping up for the organization.
Right, and he's just one of those guys that has that ability. He has that knack to be the spokesperson, the mouthpiece, the poster child for the organization. He's a guy that goes out and really does everything that you ask of him and then a little bit more. And I'm sure that everyone in baseball understands the value that those intangibles bring to a ball club.
So the Gold Glove, the leadership, the offense.